The following cleaning and sterilization instructions have been validated by Medtronic as capable of preparing the Sonicision reusable battery insertion guides and reusable generators for use. It is the responsibility of the processor to ensure that sterilization is performed using equipment, materials, and trained personnel that will achieve the desired results. Any deviation by the processor from the instructions provided should be properly evaluated for effectiveness and potential adverse consequences. Use only the sterilization method that is recommended and qualified as described in these instructions. Do not use immediate use or flash steam sterilization, hydrogen peroxide gas plasma technology such as STERAD systems, ethylene oxide or EO, or gamma sterilization to sterilize any component of the Sonicision system. Exposure to these alternate forms of sterilization will damage the equipment and compromise sterility. To start, visually inspect the battery insertion guides and generator. Do not use the components if they are broken, cracked, nicked, or have any other damage. Replace damaged components. Under warm running tap water, scrub all components with a small, soft, nylon bristled general instrument cleaning brush to remove surgical debris. For hard-to-reach crevices, use a 4 mm soft nylon bristle brush for the battery insertion guide, and use a 12 mm soft nylon bristle brush for the generator. Rinse under warm running tap water for a minimum of 1 minute. Prepare a cleaning solution according to the manufacturer's instructions. Note, use a cleaning solution of pH-neutral enzymatic, or mild alkaline detergent to clean the generator and battery insertion guides. The battery insertion guides and the generator are tested for material compatibility with cleaners that have a pH range from neutral to 10.9. Choose either manual cleaning or automatic cleaning. For manual cleaning, immerse the battery insertion guides and generator in a warm detergent bath for 10 minutes. Use a small, soft, nylon bristled general instrument cleaning brush to scrub each component in the detergent bath for a minimum of 1 minute. For hard-to-reach crevices, use a 4 mm soft nylon bristle brush for the battery insertion guide, and use a 12 mm soft nylon bristle brush for the generator. Rinse each component under warm running tap water for a minimum of 1 minute. Perform a final rinse under warm purified water for a minimum of 1 minute for each component. Use a clean, soft, lint-free cloth to dry the components. For automatic washing, arrange the contents of the washer so that the generator and battery insertion guides will not contact other items during the wash cycle to avoid mechanical damage. Do not wash the generator in an ultrasonic washer. For automatic cleaning, run the automatic cleaning cycle. Note, the components have been qualified to withstand the following parameters: pre-wash of 4 minutes, total wash of 10 minutes, hot tap water rinse of 5 minutes, thermal rinse of 95 degrees Celsius, and dry time of 30 minutes. After completing manual or automatic cleaning, visually inspect the battery insertion guides and generator for cleanliness. Repeat the cleaning cycle if necessary. In facilities that require disinfection before sterilization, wipe the surfaces of the battery insertion guides and generator with an isopropyl alcohol disinfectant, 70%, after manual or automatic cleaning. After cleaning, use the manufacturer's instructions for the sterile barrier selected. For a single polypropylene wrap, wrap each component individually in a compatible polypropylene sterilization wrap. For a double polypropylene wrap, wrap each component individually in 2 compatible polypropylene sterilization wraps. For a single breathable polyethylene pouch, place each component individually in its own single compatible breathable polyethylene pouch and seal. Place the pouch in the autoclave with the breathable side of the pouch facing up. For a double breathable polyethylene pouch, place each component individually within 2 compatible breathable polyethylene pouches and seal. The breathable side of the inside pouch must be aligned with the breathable side of the outside pouch. Place the pouches in the autoclave with the breathable sides of the pouches facing up. When using a rigid steam sterilization container, place the components in a compatible rigid steam sterilization container. Ensure that the individual components are not touching and the container is loaded according to manufacturer's recommendations. Ensure that the selected sterile barrier and process indicators have been qualified for the sterilization exposure temperature and time that will be used. Warning: do not use alternative sterilization barriers or additional absorbent or protective material, as this may compromise sterility or functionality of the components. Place the generators and battery insertion guides into the autoclave. Do not stack the generators and battery insertion guides. Note: when sterilizing multiple instruments in one autoclave cycle, do not exceed the maximum load specified by the manufacturer. Select one of these sterilization cycles in the Steam Sterilization Cycles table of the IFU. The minimum sterilization temperatures and times in each row of the recommended cycle parameters have been validated for achieving product sterility, and the Sonicision products have been qualified to withstand repeated exposure to the maximum temperatures and times listed. It is the responsibility of the user to select the appropriate sterile barrier and process indicators for each sterilization cycle. Warning: generators and battery insertion guides cannot be sterilized with rigid containers using a steam sterilization cycle of gravity 132 degrees Celsius. Note: the generator and battery insertion guide have been tested to allow exposure to temperatures up to 135 degrees Celsius for 18 minutes in order to allow for variations in local requirements and regulations for sterilization protocols.